got these flowing fields of golden wheat. Well, coming from an Irish family of 18, I thought to myself, why not give it a try?
There were 8 sons. We were poor. I could not even manage. Yet it's in Canada that is land. I tell my father. My father say, I'm too old. You go. So I go.
We were almost in Winnipeg on the train from St. Paul, Minnesota, when the conductor came to the car and told us we were in Canada now. My younger brother and sister got very excited. They ran to the window to see if it looked any different here. But I was just frightened.
We got $60 million riding on this game. We can't let our rivals roll up blame. Our national dream is a monetary scheme. I say roll out. Roll out. Roll out those rails, roll out those rails, roll out.
Well, I'd taken over my father's farm in Lancashire. Now, my brothers all went to work in the mill, the poor sods. It was really mucky in the city. Even over the farm, it was getting smokier every year. I was trying to scratch a living out of it, but there wasn't much in it. Most of what I made went to the upper classes. What's more, I had to put up with those knobs chasing the bloody foxes across my land all the time. I heard there was land going cheap in the west of Canada, so I decided to come, be my own master.
When I was sitting on the train in Toronto next to my new husband, I was so excited. I was even more excited than the day we got married. I felt like the whole world was ahead of me, just waiting for me to get off the train and meet it.
Well, we was on the rise with the Indians and the Métis and the battle cry. We sent troops on the railroad to beat them at the Tosh. The Shippey and the Brits to bring across. I said, roll out. Roll out. Roll out those rails, roll out those rails, roll out.
Nice day. Oh, me no speak English.
Spreken die Dutch? Jak zijn we juist?
Sko, ty probeer je Griekski. Zak, zeg maar eens. Oh, ty probeer je Griekski, dat kan de Canadi. Zak, say my yes.
Ukrainian, yeah, I knew I'd figure it out sooner or later. I speak a little Ukrainian.
Little Ukrainian,
English.
You got land.
land.
You're gonna be a farmer.
Farming.
Good, strong farmer.
You'll need a horse. A kin. Do you have a kin?
Oh, kind. Ty probeer je kind, dat zei je kati.
You'll need a wagon too. I have store. A sklep.
Oh, ty probeer je sklep. Dat is je hand.
I have sklep. You need kin. Come with me, I'll show you around town.
So you're doing these parts, aren't you? Well, here's my star. John Pearson's the name. John Pearson, farmer's friend.
Oh, Basil, have vision.
Pleased to meet you. Let go of my hand. Charlie, a number 2 coming up with you, the horse and wagon.
Bring it around the front.
So, you need a kin.
Oh, ty probeer je kind, dat je zei je kati.
Oh yeah, well, we'll get to that wagon. Now, let me see. Do you have a cow?
Cow.
Moloko.
Oh, ty de malako. Oh, ty de probeer de malako.
Let's see. You'll need a house.
Oh, dat kato. Oh, ty probeer de kato. Znaš.
Mushi marikazu.
Muši matikato, do kolero si probeer si ukrajinski desert. Zak si ma ješ.
Nice talking to you too. Let's see now. You'll need lots of food. Cold winters. Lots of snow. Cold. Food. Yisti.
Oh, jeste, to probeer ti mi jeste. Za.
Let's see now. We'll give you 100 pounds of pork, 100 pounds of flour, 100 pounds of prunes. That'll keep you going for the winter.
Just sign right here on the dotted line.
How much? I have money.
You put your money away. You pay later.
I would keep.
You work hard. Work hard from time to harvest.
I would keep.
You work hard. Work hard from time to harvest, and then you pay me. Platitamo.
Oh, into the pizza, the platibetano. Oh, dobre.
Don't worry about the small print. It just says that if you don't pay me come time of harvest, I get all the influence back. And your land.
Into the pizza, the dobre. Vaso.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Your horse and wagon are just around the corner. Welcome to Saskatchewan.
Well, Charlie, he looks like he might make a go of it.
But don't worry, the odds are in our favor. That's the 5th time we've sold that stuff.
When I got off the train in Swift Current, I stepped down into about 7 inches of mud. I was stuck for a time, but that's not important. You see, it was springtime, and that seems to be what happens here. The most important thing that happened to me was I felt like my nose had just exploded. I was breathing in the warm smells of hay and horses. I came from the livery stables across the street. And the wind from the prairie smelled so wet and clean, like rain. Suddenly the whole world smelled so fresh and new. I didn't mind so much that I still stuck with the train. There were new buildings going up all over the place. There was men sawing wood and sawdust. And that mixed with the men, and mixed with the horses, and mixed with the mud. And the sun was beating down on the whole thing. I tell you, it was something. It was a wonderful place. And that's not even talking about the people. All the people. They came from everywhere. You had your bakers and butchers, dandies, musicians, and men that all muscled for work. You'd walk into a store, and there'd be these huge bands of kobasa and beef and chickens hanging from the ceiling. Well, I don't have to tell you what that smelled like. There were remittance men with their smelly water in handkerchiefs, standing next to the English ladies that put lavender talcum powder on themselves. And next to them stood Romanian arm picks, men ready to work and get at it. A whole lot of them. You know that boat and that train for months? Oh, they smelled like something, let me tell you. But with all those smells, in the whole place, there'd be that spring prairie wind come in and warm it all together. And then we'd be like a melting pot. People used to say we were a melting pot of people. A melting pot of smells. That's it. And they all swirl together and make you feel so alive.
We came to this land.
Our homestead.
We cut the bush off it
We took up all the rocks.
and started breaking the sod.
We plowed it all up.
Deep furrows in the soil.
The first year, with the help of some neighbors, we managed to break our full 10 acres.
And we planted a crop.
Wheat. It wasn't a bad crop.
So we gathered it up and took it to town.
Well, the price we got for it wasn't quite what we'd expected.
But it was enough to pay the bills and buy some good seed grain.
So the next year, we broke our full quarter and put it all in wheat.
We got just the right amount of sunshine that year. Just the right amount of rain. The wheat grew tall and golden. You should have seen it.
Aye, we had a bumper crop. We started building the barn and we granted the quarters next to us. Well, then one year,
The frost hit us early in the fall.
we managed to get a crop off, but didn't amount to very much.
The next spring, we had to borrow a little money.
We plowed up around the house,
All except for the garden patch. We had to have that.
and we were doing all right until the hails came. They just about wiped us out.
The next winter, it seemed like it hardly snowed, and in the spring it didn't rain. Then the wind began to blow.
We seeded it. The wind blew it all off. It blew off all the topsoil. Up against the house. Up against the fence posts. Great piles of dust and Russian thistles.
Came in through the windows and right through the cracks in the house. Just a layer of dust all over everything.
And it was the same the next year.
And the next.
And the next. We were squeezing everything we could out of that land. But it just wouldn't grow anything.
It was too dry.
There's no water left in the well.
Nothing will grow here anymore. It's too dry. We have to leave here.
It's my land. I'm not leaving.
But it's not worth anything. Nothing will grow here anymore.
I'm not leaving. There's nowhere else I can go.
We have to go. There's nothing left for us here anymore.
It's my land.
Well, look! Just look at your land. It's not worth anything. It's not growing anything anymore.
We stuck it out somehow.
There was no place for us to go.
We survived.
We waited and we hoped.
Then, one winter, heavy snows came.
And in the spring, it rained.
It rained. All over the fields, you could see little green shoots of volunteer wheat. And weeds.
I was never so thankful to see weeds in all my life.
And we got a crop off. It wasn't much, but it was enough to keep us going. Enough to get us started again.
We started treating the land a bit better. We summer-fallowed and started rotating the crops.
And we planted trees for a windbreak, so that if a wind like that ever hits us again, we'll be ready for it.
We learned how to make a living.
Aye. This is our living.
And this is our land. Oh, the prairie wind is blowing tonight. Prairie wind is blowing. I want the wind that carried the prairie fire's rage and the sweet scorching smell of the weed and the sage. With water shovels, picks and plow, we brought it to a stop. But the fire killed the neighbor and destroyed the crop. But the wind isn't always contrary. Tonight it is blowing fresh and clear. Oh, prairie wind, keep a-blowing just right, and blow me a bountiful year.
Good evening, Miss Lutz.
Good evening, Miss Publisher. If you wouldn't mind, could you please take off your boots? I just washed the floor today.
Sure, I take off. I'm not say dirty. You cook something smells good.
I made some biscuits for dinner tonight.
Boy, I like your biscuits.
Aren't you going to take off your hat?
What's wrong with me? I always take that off when I eat. Always. Good. Well, we.
Could we say grace first, please? If you don't mind.
Sure. You say?
Dear Lord, thank you for this bountiful meal we are about to receive. And thank you also for allowing me to come and work for Mr. Havlish. Amen.
Amen. Butter?
You should have some roast beef with that.
Very good. Bolshevik. That's good.
Yesterday, I went to the store and I noticed there's some very nice material. I thought I could make some curtains that would make it for a home like home.
Curtains? Why we need curtains? We not do nothing, nobody do.
I thought since I was here, I could make it more comfortable for you. But I understand, it's your home. I don't want to intrude.
How much? Curtains.
Not too much.
All right, you buy.
Oh, good.
Miss Lutz? Miss Lutz, I want to say this. You've been working here now 8 months, and since
You're
time
not happy, Mr. Havlish, and I can go to
No. That's not what I want to say. I want to say, You're working here, good. You good.
Would you like some coffee?
No. Thanks.
I don't think I want any either.
Since time you're working here, I know you. You know me.
Yeah,
We get along all right.
yeah,
We don't argue.
no.
So I'm thinking to myself, I say, Basil, maybe Miss Lot's not working for you no more. Maybe you ask Miss Lot's to marry.
Yes,
Yes, you want to get married?
yes, if you want
Oh,
to.
yes, we get married very soon. Tomorrow.
Just a little bit too soon.
Sunday?
Yes, Sunday would be very nice day to do.
Good, we get married Sunday. I'm not hungry no more. I go back home.
I'll keep it warm for you.
Fast. Miss Lutz? Anna? Maybe tomorrow you get curtains for bedroom too.
Well, you know I'm from the prairies where all the wheat is grown. And I'll sing for you a little song that describes my prairie home. The land goes on and on and on and on. And on and on and on. And on and on and on and on. And on and on and on. And on and on. And then there was a tree. Well, batching on the prairie wasn't exactly the good life, without the woman around to take care of the home. But there was one thing you said from my talking to Shack. You could get up in the morning, get washed, make breakfast, have a cup of tea, and never even get out of bed.
Light stove! Willie, what are you doing in so early? Something the matter?
Aye, there is.
What's wrong?
I broke the bloody plow.
How did you do that?
I ran into a bleeding great rock, that's how.
Can you fix it?
No, it's broke clean too.
We've got to get our 10 acres plowed, Willie. We're already behind.
Look, I knew we're behind, Elizabeth. Please don't get after me. It's just one thing after another. It took me 2 weeks to figure out how to hitch that ox and cow into a team.
We have to do something.
Well, just buy a new blade, I suppose.
We've got nothing left to sell.
Look, give us a cup of tea, will you?
Hello!
Somebody at the door.
We're not home.
He knows we're home. The horses are standing right outside.
Hello?
Just don't ask him in.
Don't be silly.
Hello, Mrs. How are you?
Won't you come in?
Thank you. Havish.
What?
Basil Havish. Ukrainian.
Oh, Apostle Blake. English name.
Well, you did.
Please sit down.
Thank you very much, Mrs.
Can I get you a cup of tea?
That would be very nice, Mrs. Holt. Bill? You Bill? I Bill too.
Bill?
In Ukrainian, Basil. In English, Bill.
You're joking?
No!
Who would have guessed?
Cigarette?
No, thank you
No,
very much.
Hey, hey.
Oh, excuse me. This is the first cigarette I've had in about...
4 months.
Good. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it's lovely.
It's great.
You know how to work.
Of course I'm working. Just come in for a cup of tea.
I see. I work, I finish everything in Spravaskinic.
That's very good.
I suppose that's you down the road then.
Next one to you.
I passed you by.
I pass you by too. I see your plow is busted. I say to myself, Basil, you finish everything in. Why not go see Mr. Bill? and offer me a club.
Oh, well, that's so good of you. You don't know
Here,
how
hang on,
busy he is.
Elizabeth. That is very kind of you, of course, Mr. Howell wants it. But thank you very much anyway. We'll manage.
How do you manage with no club?
We've managed up until now, thanks. We'll get by.
You have not been in Canada long, Amy.
Since February.
February. I remember my first winter in Canada. Very hot, very cold, I tell you truth. Maybe you do me a favor.
No? What?
Well, the one on my farm, it's no good. It's run dry. So maybe you come working for me.
How long would it take?
Not long, 5, 6 days, 1 week.
How much could you pay me?
I have no money. So maybe you come working for me. Dig new well. I come working for you. Use my plow. What do you think?
We plow first?
Aye, we plow first. American business, eh? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Bill. When I tell my wife I go straight home and when I'm late she hit me on the head. Have this.
Aye, Bill. I'll come with you straight away. We'll get the plow first.
Very good, very good.
Oh, Elizabeth, do have another go at that breath, will you, Bob?
Hi. Good morning, Patty. And how are you this morning? Oh, you'll have to stick with your tongue then. Well, doesn't look too bad. And how are you, Seamus? Hey, how are you? Well, it's a fine morning for a bit of plowing, isn't it? And this morning, we're going to plow ourselves a nice straight furrow. Well, just because we've never done it before doesn't mean we can't do it now, does it? Right? Let's get down to it. Patty, you stop staring at all the clouds. I know they're pretty. You, Seamus, you stop eating all the grass. All right, let's get down to it. 1, 2, 3, pull! Patty, you needn't stare at me as if it's my fault the ground's made of stone. We know whose fault that is, but we're not mentioning his name. Right. Now, pull. Pull, I said. Look, Patty, I know you're the leader of this little conspiracy, so if you don't hurry up and pull, I'll boot you so hard I'll wrinkle your forehead. Now, pull. Pull, I said. Pull, and I mean pull. Pull, you sons of shells. You Protestant, you know, Patty, oh, look what you did. You didn't even break the ground. You barely tickled the grass. Ah, all right. All right, I don't mind if we take a bit of rest. Aye, but it's fun raking up prairies. I think I'll write a poem about it. Send it home to Ireland. Good luck at that. Look, Patty, Seamus, I'll be changing your names to Lean and Hungry pretty damn quick, all right. Now, look, I'll make a deal with you two. The price of grain goes down, and that little worm of an elevator agent cheats us one more time. Go back on the boat to Ireland, the 3 of us, and I'll buy her on the Guinness. Aye, that's a spirit, that's a spirit. Ah, you're a wonderful beast. No, Patty, no, not going on, no, why you are, Patty, no.
Full of.
Hello, Martin.
It's a scorcher today.
Yes, it's hot.
Is lunch ready yet?
Lunch? I haven't even finished the breakfast dishes yet. I'm sorry, Martin. I was out doing the wash.
Well, it's all right. I have a minute. I've got a load of greenery to take into town tomorrow,
Oh?
and I might go to that meeting.
Good.
So I'll need a clean shirt. All right?
Well, I've got one right here. I'll just press it up for you.
I think there's a button missing off that one.
Well, I wonder where that got to. I'll just find another one and put it back on.
I'll be up early, so you'll have to milk the cow, all right?
Oh, all right. I like milking the cow.
And you best get the chicken coop cleaning out too.
What time do you have to get up?
Oh, about 3, I think.
All right. I'll get you up, make your breakfast, and pack your lunch, so you don't have to eat at that hotel.
There's something else that he's doing around here tomorrow.
Do you remember what it was?
The garden fence needs fixing. The cat keeps getting in.
Aye, well, you'll find the gloves and shears in the shed. Best be putting the gloves on this time. You don't want to be cutting yourself.
Yes, Matthew.
You best put some poison down for the gophers, too.
The potatoes need to come up, don't you think?
Aye, best do that tomorrow, too. How's lunch doing?
Lunch? It's not quite ready yet. I'd like to clean up here a bit first. I'm sorry, Matthew. I got a bit behind this morning.
Well, I'll tell you what. While you're getting lunch ready, I'll go and have to sit down on the porch. I'm a bit tired.
Hello, Matthew.
Hi, Sean. How's it going?
How are things?
Oh, busy.
Oh, not 2 minutes for a song, I hope.
No way. Hello, boys.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Not too bad.
You're just in time for a song.
So drive her out.
I drove my Suburban and I went to kill my deer, but nothing ever did the job like the sea out of here. She can pull out flour, milk a cow, wash laundry on the boy, bend her back in the old wood pile until she's got a boy. Oh, Bessie, someday you'll be heaven bound. You'll go to meet your maker, you'll be 6 feet underground. But Bessie, until the day that you're set free, lay up old girl and do your chores, working free for me. I seen her home, I could pay to bring the cows back. She'd born me 15 children and our little side of shut. She'd haul our grain in the dead of night, the horses run the barn. One night she hears me through the fluid on the prairie wire. Oh, Bessie, someday you'll be heaven bound. You'll go with me to the maker, you'll be 6 feet underground. But Bessie, until the day that you're set free, get up, old girl, and do your chores, working for me.
There you go. Now you don't mind that I'm trying to fatten you up for winter, do you? Winter. Somebody's coming over here. I wish Bill were home. Maybe it's somebody coming to do us some mischief. Maybe it's somebody coming to steal the chickens. And walk all the way over here to steal a bunch of skinny little hens. Oh, it's a woman. Mrs. Haversham?
Yeah, you must be Mrs. Postlethwaite.
Elizabeth. And I've heard so much about you from your husband when he was over here with the plow.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to meet you finally. Oh, come in.
You're sure you're not busy? I'm not disturbed.
No, come in, come in.
You have a very nice house,
Oh, it's not much.
but very cozy.
It's hard to keep clean at times.
Oh, I know how the men's rack in the dirt.
Oh, please sit down.
Thank you.
Will you share some tea with me?
Yeah, thank you. You're so now. You're not in the middle of something else.
No, I'm not doing anything.
I see you working. You seem so busy. I don't know whether to disturb you or not.
Don't let that bother you. Just come over any time.
Oh yeah, mine too. To tell the truth, I have been thinking about coming over for some time, but always there seems to be so much work to do.
I know what you mean.
This morning, I was pickling beets right from the morning early. It got so that I think if I see one more beet, or sweep that floor one more time and watch that dust come right back in again, I say to myself, you go for a walk. Let the air clear your head. Maybe see if Mrs. Postlethwaite is home.
I'm glad you did. With Bill away.
Oh, I know. Sometimes I get so alone, I find I'm talking to the pigs. To tell the truth, I would be quite happy not to be at home tonight when my husband gets back. These days, he's always so angry at the prices of grain.
Willie's so jumpy, sometimes I can't even talk to him.
Last week, he came home with 5 say good. Now you no more yell at me. You go yell where it do you some good. You say you don't want to join the organization. I say you don't have to join. Go and talk. Talking don't cost you nothing. See why we're getting such bad prices.
We're not the only ones. Somebody somewhere must be doing something about it.
I tell my husband again, you go get a car from the CPR. Load it up and ship it away. No more of this 4 or 5 cents a bushel.
Willie says he can't get a car. Even if he could, he couldn't build it himself.
So why don't we get together? Put our grain together and then ship it away. We'd be getting better prices than we're getting now.
Willie says his grain's just a bit better than everyone else's. He's so stuck up sometimes. He wants to be his own master, do everything by himself.
Men, they're like children sometimes. It is good to have a woman
To talk to.
Toiling in the broiling sun, boys, toiling in the broiling sun. We work all day and we pray the last of the harvest done. Hold on, one time we ask for rain, and the next time we ask for sun. It's a constant battle and a constant gamble, and I think it's never done.
Well, hello. Scorcher, ain't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
What do you got in here today?
Got a little flax.
Yeah, black. Just see about that.
What's number 1?
We'll just check her out. You, bit late this year, ain't ya?
Oh, no. Well, maybe a little.
Got by the rain last week, did ya?
Nope, didn't get a drop.
Rain powerful amounts in town here.
Hit the neighbor bad, missed me by a mile.
Came down cats and dogs.
Didn't get a drop.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You, got a bit of dirt in here.
Oh, no. Scrubbed every grain myself. Must have been a Canada Goose got me on the way in.
Oh, you Irish always joking, now ain't ya?
Scales working, eh?
Oh, yeah. She's working great.
Good for me.
All right, we got her. Just, jump in there and start shoveling out. You, been farming long?
Oh, about 2 years now.
Never would have known it. Just, sweep it out here. Don't want you losing any now, eh?
Heaven forbid.
Put the broom over there when you're done, if you don't mind. All right, we got her.
That was quick. How much you come to that?
I'm just figuring it out here. Looks like about 50 bushels of number 4.
What?
50 bushels of number 4.
50 bushels?
That's right.
But last week I came in with the same wagon, filled to the same level, and you told me I had 75 bushels of number 2. It's the same crop.
It was last week. Here's your ticket, mister.
What the hell's the week got to do with it?
Listen, mister, take it or leave it.
What, you've already got me grain in your bloody bin. What the hell am I supposed to do?
See you next year, eh?
I hope not.
Rose, coffee. Hello, Pepple. Coffee.
Oh, Bill, what'd you get?
5 cents a bloody bushel.
5 cents? That's good. I got 4.
4? Bloody hell. Right.
What are we gonna do in winter?
What am I going to do in January?
Yeah, your wife's like this.
I know she is.
Oh, they're like brothers, those elevator agents.
Look, Bill. Are you going to that meeting tonight?
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
All right. I'll go too. Oh, Sean, what'd you get for your flax?
6 cents.
Bloody hell. What grade did he give you?
Number 4.
They were number 1 flax.
Damn right it was number 1 flax.
Look, Sean, you go to that meeting tonight, I'll do you a little favor.
Sure, I'm going to the meeting. What's the favor?
We'll go to that elevator agent, we'll get a little bit of exercise.
What kind of exercise are you talking about? Aye, that's the kind of exercise
sighs.
Well, it looks like the train is going to be late again. You know, I heard a rumor once that the train was on time. It was about 4 years ago, 1901. Now, I don't know whether to believe it or not. I'm Ed Parker. I've been farming around St. Nula there for about, coming on 20 years now. If the train ever does come, I'm on my way to Winnipeg. Gotta pay a visit to the grain exchange you got there. You see, a lot of people around here getting all hot up under the collar. I'll tell you a little story. When I first started farming, well, when they skin the wheat, they remove just the brain. Now when they skin the wheat, they take us farmers right along with them. You see, we want to know why prices fluctuate so much. We figured the easiest way to find anything out is to send somebody down there. That's why I'm here. You see, I think that us farmers is just like mushrooms. We're kept in the dark and fed a lot of manure. And mind you, I know it ain't going to be easy. I mean, no one's going to say, hey Ed, come on in, take a look around. Oh, here comes my train. You know, a lot of people think us farmers is just like hay seeds. But if you ask me, we're going to change the world. And you can wish me luck.
I got things to sell and it's not even mine. Read a paper and it's not on time. He sells short, he sells high. We all end up with a big piece of pie.
High companies trade and betting, hiking and touching and coaching and getting. It's the thing, once again.
What we don't lose is all the same. It's slipped, second, draw maneuvers, 9 o'clock winners, 10 o'clock losers. Let's all play bump the bumpkin, doing the great exchange trade. Those old farmers having a prayer. We want solid finance, long underwear. We hold the cards, we know the tricks. You'll never get us 'cause we work and click. So you say your name is Partridge and you come to look around. Take back to the farmer information you have found. See that we are busy, the time for explanation. So stand aside, we're holding up financial operations. It's a free enterprise American dream. We'll sell you down the river, but we'll never scheme. That's the great exchange. That's the great exchange. That's
Idealism is fine, but this is the real world of dollars and cents. If a man's gonna get ahead,
that's a great exchange.
Well, that's how the Winnipeg Grain Exchange appeared to me. Mind you, it wasn't too easy finding anything out. I mean, if you want to know how old a horse is, you have to know which end to look in. And frankly, I spent half my time in Winnipeg knee-deep in horse manure. What was that, Mrs. Parker? Yes, that is right. You did ask me to find out about the government grain inspectors on the Winnipeg Grain Exchange Board. Thank you for putting me on the right track. Well, now the grain inspectors, as far as I can determine, are doing an honest job. Jeff, don't get all hot up under the collar about this. I'm just telling you what I saw, not what you wanted me to see. But I found out something else that will interest you. Now, I've told you how the grain exchange works. Now, they've got a futures market. They speculate in paper wheat. Now, there are 20-odd companies that speculate in grain on the exchange. Now, about 5 of these companies are so big that they monopolize marketing. They are the ones that determine how high and low prices are going to be. Now, if you ask me, these 5-odd companies are in league to undermine us, the farmer, and exploit us as much as possible. I was doing a little figuring on the way back from Winnipeg. Now, let's say that one of us farmers has 1,000 bushels of grain, and he goes to sell that grain. No, he has to more or less accept what price he's on. But let's say that one of us farmers has 10,000 bushels of grain, and he goes to sell that grain. Well, then he's got that much more bargaining power. Now, let's say that we had 1,000 farmers, and each one had 5,000 bushels of grain. Now, let's say that they decided to put that grain together, and they found a way to put that grain together. That's 5 million bushels of bargaining power. The idea is so simple, it's so blame simple, we've been stepping over it the whole time. Why don't we form a company? Why don't we form a grain company? in which the shareholders are the farmers, those that grow the grain. Why don't we buy a seat on the Winnipeg Grain Exchange? Now, if there's enough of us, it won't cost any one of us too much money. And any profit that is made will go right back to us, the farmer, instead of some big businessman to support his refined habits. A famous philosopher once said that knowledge is power. I happen to agree with that famous philosopher. Knowledge is power. But knowledge can be used two ways. Those that possess the knowledge can hoard it and use it to exploit those who don't possess it. Or those that possess the knowledge can share it and make this a better world for all of us to live in. I say that right here and now, at this meeting, we accept in principle the idea of a grain marketing company in which any profit that is made goes right back to us, the farmer. Now, who'll second me on that motion? Thank you, Jack. All in favor, raise your hands. Thank you, neighbors. Thank you.
The gates are Mr. Shorter!
Silent shadows that hide the known activities of this thriving metropolis, Winnipeg. I see the evil that lurks within the hearts of men and know their thoughts even before they hear. It was early evening in late December 1908. In the lofty offices of a grain elevator company, a grain elevator tycoon had called a meeting of elevator maintenance to discuss a matter of the greatest importance.
All I can say, PB, is this better be a matter of the gravest import.
Grunted one elevator magnate.
Gentlemen,
Thundered the tycoon.
this is a matter which threatens our very existence. Support is still growing rapidly for that farmers' organization, the Grain Growers Grain Company. They're siphoning off all of our profits.
There's consternation among the private entrepreneurs.
But PB, we've tried everything. First, we had the bank stop their credit. Then we almost got them kicked off the grain exchange. We even forced them to stop their systems of dividends.
Even so, gentlemen, their share of the market has quadrupled this year. They're handling over 2 million bushels of the farmer's wheat.
There was even greater consternation.
Do you have any ideas at all, PB?
Why, yes, I think I do.
In the following
Dum,
weeks,
da-dum, dum.
a number of letters ridiculing the Grain Growers Grain Company appeared in the 5 Winnipeg publications signed by a mysterious Mr. Observer. On a dark night, 3 weeks later, in the office of the Weekly Rag, a single lamp was burning. George Chipman, the plucky young editor, was putting the finishing touches on a story that could rock the wheat world. He sprang from his chair and threw his hat in the air.
That ought to do it.
He told himself with satisfaction, with his instinct for justice, the perseverance of a good sleuth, and the nose of a bloodhound. He thought he had cracked the identity of the mysterious Mr. Observer.
I think I've cracked the identity of that mysterious Mr. Observer. Now, to call him in.
He called him in.
Smith's the name you called me in.
I called you in, Mr. Smith.
Said the editor pleasantly, when his visitor's pipe was going smoothly.
I thought you might like to look at this copy before I publish it. I want to be fair, and there may be something.
And indeed, there was.
Holy typewriter in it.
The mysterious Mr. Observer. No?
This blows my cover completely.
Yes, mysterious Mr. Observer. You were a newspaper man, and if this article is published, your career
His mind raced to the only thing that mattered now.
I hope I can still get my salary from those employers.
14 blocks later, in the Menlo's Plaza, the elevator took movers. A meeting was underway.
I'm sorry to inform you, mysterious Mr. Observer, that the Winnipeg papers have refused to publish any more of your letters because the farmers have started to cancel their subscriptions by the hundreds. Therefore, we have decided that we no longer require your services.
However, we are willing to offer you the generous sum of $1,500 to settle your contract.
But gentlemen, under contract, my contract still has a year and a half to run, and it's still worth $6,000. However, as a token of goodwill, I'll agree to tear it up for a modest $5,000.
Outrageous!
The elevator owners were outraged and answered.
You're talking through your hat, young man.
Maybe so, but it's a $5,000 hat.
We have no intention of paying you such a preposterous sum. You should be grateful for the amount we've offered you.
Gentlemen, under contract to you, I've been using all my intelligence and imagination to bring the farmer's company to its knees. For your benefit. And if it ever got out, you were involved.
Gasp! Gasp! Gasp!
The elevator owners were beside themselves, fit to be tied. But he had them over a barrel.
Well, we'll just let my contract toddle along. No hard feelings.
The mysterious Mr. Observer got his money. The elevator owners paid him $5,000. No more denigrating letters signed by the mysterious Mr. Observer were received by the Winnipeg papers, and in a small but significant way, justice was served.
This program has been brought to you by Agri-Soup, 99 and 44 100% puree.
And buy Oxenol, the all-purpose family soap.
We're running a little late, folks. I'm a farmer. I farm a fair piece of land around here. Put in a couple hundred acres a week. Only the Lord knows if I'm going to get any money out of it. You know, some of my neighbors been backing them farming organizations, pushing for everybody pooling their wheat and selling it cooperative. Get back patronage dividends, or whatever the hell they call it. Well, that's that California lawyer guy back again. You know him. Just a minute. Oh yeah, here it is. Aaron Shapiro. I'll ask him to come around making speeches. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to get 50% of all the seeded acreage in all of Saskatchewan signed up for that pool idea. Well, they tried it last year, 1923, but they couldn't do it. So they're taking another stab at it this year. Well, altogether, that's 6 million acres they're trying to get signed up. Well, they'll never do that.
I baked you a nice chocolate cake. You like chocolate, don't you?
Yeah.
And I'll cut you a nice, big piece. You're a growing boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I'll pour some of this thick, heavy cream on top.
Ooh.
But before you begin, I was wondering if you'd sign your name to the wheat pool.
Yeah.
It says here that they got 6,000 acres signed up the first afternoon. But believe you me, they'll never get any more. Stand still, then, and stop stepping on my fingers.
For goodness gracious, Gertrude!
Raising the hand on their skirt.
I don't know step back there, why?
Every 3,000 names we got signed up to the wheat pool, we'd raise our skirts a quarter of an inch.
But what if they raise 50,000 names?
Well, then you'll have to scrub your knees. The Prairie Farmers signed up 60,000 acres for their wheat pool. Still a ways to go to 6 million.
Well, what can I do you for?
Could you trim a little off the back, please?
Well, it all depends on what kind of cut you want.
What kind of a cut do you have?
Well, there's the liberal cut, the conservative cut, and the pool cut.
Frankly, I don't know the difference.
Well, I'll tell you. Now, the liberal cut, now that's a nice cut. But I don't think you can afford that one. Then there's the conservative cut. Now that's a nice cut too. But I don't think you can afford that one either. Then there's the pool cut.
The pool cut?
Yes, the pool cut. Now that's a nice cut. You see, you come in for a trim, and we trim your hair just right. Then we save it. Then when you need it most, we return it to you as a rebate. In the form of a wig.
I'll take that one.
Sign here.
It says here that they got 60,000 acres signed up so far. Took them a while. You know, this whole thing reminds me of an old gray mare I used to have. Steady, but slow. Too slow. They'll never do it.
I signed up 200,000 acres. I talked and talked and talked and talked. I wouldn't go to bed till they signed.
I signed up 1,000 names. That's 250,000 acres. I locked you in the jar until he signed.
Church family to sign up over 120,000 acres. Started singing Red River Valley. Time I finished the first verse, they'd all signed.
Our parish priest went on a marathon sermonizing tour. He signed up 150,000 acres.
The local branch of the Saskatchewan Grain Growers Association has rallied their support and signed up 700,000 acres. Yahoo!
Well, he's the only boyfriend that I've ever had. But I know that you like him a whole bunch. So, if you get your dad to sign up for the wheat pool, you can have him. He's already signed. Well, then get your own boyfriend. Dave, Nevitt, says here the wheat pool signed up 5,999,800 acres. That means they're about 200 acres short. I've got 200 acres. If I sign, then they'd have 6 million acres. 50% pool. I told you we could do it!
North, south, east, west, all o'er the prairie, keep the weed pool rolling along. Tell everybody when you sign your name, then ask your neighbor and he'll do the same. If we all sing together, what we'll have, we'll hold. You'll be proud to be a farmer when the story's told. North, south, east, west, all o'er the prairie, keep the weed pool rolling along. Keep the weed pool rolling along.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special speaker for our opening this evening. Please join with me in welcoming Mrs. Louise Lucas.
I know at official functions such as this one, it is customary to have one of the local dignitaries speak. Well, I'm not a politician. I'm a farm wife and mother, like most of the women here tonight. And I'm here to speak about something that distresses me greatly. That is the poverty that exists today in Saskatchewan and throughout Canada. As I was arriving, I passed by the garden in front of your fire hall. I cried to see that lovely vegetable patch, those peas and beans and rows of potatoes. You see, in southern Saskatchewan, try though we may, most of us haven't had a garden in 4 years. A small crop of wheat is about all we can raise. When we try and sell that wheat, the price we're getting is so low we can't afford to buy shoes to send our children to school. So now shoe factories are closing down or running short time, and the unemployed factory workers can't afford to buy the milk, eggs, butter, and meat that some of us, where there's still water, can produce. Why is it that when harvests are as bad as they have been, brokers in the grain exchange of Winnipeg and Chicago are still talking about the glut of wheat on the markets of the world, and the price of wheat keeps going down, when in our own country and throughout the world, children are going to bed hungry? We're caught in an economic system that puts human greed above the supplying of human need. The men in control today have lost sight of the means of more evenly distributing the wealth of this country because they're not interested in the supplying of human need. Their concern is profits, first, last, and always. Now, does this make sense? Do you not think it's time we put our brains together to help ourselves? People say to me, Louise Lucas, you're a communist. You want to call me a communist because I believe in oranges for the little ones on the farms, or milk for the babies in town, because I believe in humanity first, then you go right ahead. But I believe we do not have to suffer this unchristian waste and inhumanity. I believe we can do something about our economic system to help improve our lives and the lives of our children. From the earliest homesteading days, the prairie has taught us how to survive by cooperation. When there was a prairie fire, people would come from miles around to help save each other's farms. And when a neighbor needed help to put up his barn, the whole community would come out and help him build it. And when the price of wheat got so low that it was hardly worth the effort to sell it, we got together. And we created the wheat pool. Why do we only learn from calamity? Why does it take an economic depression of this magnitude, which brings us to the brink of destitution and despair, before we start to implement our cooperative ideas more fully? Why do we have to wait till we see the soil eroding before our eyes from drought and wind before we start to build windbreaks? Let us build windbreaks before, not after the necessity for them occurs. Let cooperation be our windbreak against the future, so that our children will never have to suffer what we are suffering now.
Cooperation, what's it all about? There ain't no reason to jump and shout.
I want some money and a hot dog car. We're giving all the lads in the prairie star. I want to get on the highway, feel this groove, sell this land and get in the groove.
Cooperation, shimmy-doo-wah. Cooperation, shimmy-doo-wah. Cooperation, shimmy-doo-wah. Cooperation, shimmy-doo-wah. Cooperation, cooperation, just ain't part of my operation.
Saskatchewan is really getting to me. Take me big city, I wanna be free.
Give me the free enterprise. I've had it ugly here with socialist lies. But don't tell me I'm trying too hard. The only pool I want is in my backyard. Cooperation, shooby-doo-wah. Cooperation, shooby-doo-wah. Cooperation, shooby-doo-wah. Cooperation, shooby-doo-wah. Cooperation, cooperation.
Just ain't part of my operation.
All right, Louie! Come for supper now, dear!
Yeah, I'm coming, Mom. What's for supper?
The usual!
Oh, Mom.
Fred! Supper's ready!
Yeah, all right.
Where's your sister? She's late for supper again!
Hey, how am I supposed to know where she is?
Pass the co-op butter, Fred! Have some co-op milk, Louie!
Oh, Mom.
Pass the co-op pickles,
You
Fred!
could wait just a go-up minute. Yeah. Oh, did you drop your blood, Ray?
There's only half a state farm in Saskatchewan today as there was 25 years ago. Well, if we don't start fighting back, in another 25 years, the whole province is going to be nothing but one big foreign-owned corporate farm. You know, Louis, if you want to buy Dad's farm today, you couldn't even afford to do it.
So who cares? I'm gonna play baseball.
Hockey, I told you. Hockey.
Baseball.
Co-ops are there to protect us against that kind of thing.
Oh, mother co-ops today are nothing but multi-million-dollar organizations. Well, just look at the way they treat their employees. Do you know at least 10 different co-ops and credit unions are out on strike in order to get decent wages and better working conditions?
Co-ops are for people, dear, not for employees. Have some co-op peas, dear.
Gross, mother! There's nothing co-op about those peas. They're living reject co-op label slapped on them.
Co-ops wouldn't do a thing like that.
Oh, mother, you're so naive.
Look what I got down at the store today, dear. They had a few left over. Federated Cooperatives is celebrating their 50th anniversary, and we all celebrated. Handed out these souvenir pens. See, it says right here, Cooperatives Retailing Systems, 100% Canadian made in the USA. Pass the co-op, Fred!
You know, I know some guys who would drag their ass halfway across 40 acres of glass just to go down to their local co-op and pick up a can of co-op peas. Well, if you ask me, co-ops are a real pain in the you-know-what. This brother-in-law of mine used to have this funeral parlor in town. Real nice place. A whole bunch of old people got together, started their own co-op funeral home, and drove him right out of business. Well, I heard that co-ops right up to here. And you know what an NDP stands for? Do you? Do you? Naturally displeased people.
to almost $5,000. So we decided to take a world trip. I had a teacher who once said that a man should either take a trip around the world or write a book before he dies.
And you've done both now, haven't you, dear?
Yes, I have. At any rate, we started off and we spent a day in Hawaii, a day in India,
A day in the Philippines.
a day in Egypt. It was interesting in Egypt. I really could have spent longer there.
Yes, 2 days would have been nice.
Oh, things were really different back then in those days than they are now. Whenever you were going anywhere, taking a little trip or going into town, you always left your door unlocked. Anyone passing by needing a meal just came in and helped themselves to what was there. And they left you a note telling you who they were and where they were going.
And thanking you. Yeah, things are a lot different now.
Things were a lot different back then. We had some fine dances in those days.
Oh, yes.
We charged 10 cents at the door, and that was only if you had it.
And that would pay for the lights and fuel for the stove. And the ladies would bring the lunch for afterwards. You know, cake, cookies, sandwiches, coffee, and tea. And sometimes something special.
We never had any alcohol those dances, eh?
Oh, no.
If you wanted a drink, just had to settle for a drink of water.
Yes, we had some fine times back then. But they weren't all like that. We had to work hard, too. My dad homesteaded right outside Regina, you know. We had to really work hard. There were 8 of us kids, and we each had our share of chores to do. But my dad really worked hard to get that farm going and keep it going. When he passed away a few years ago, the estate came up, you know, and our son had a chance to take over his land. So did a cousin of his, who was also a grandson. I told my son to let the cousin have it, because then it would stay in the family name. He had my dad's name, you see. So he did that. He let the cousin have it. And you know, I cried when I heard that that cousin had sold my dad's land to just anyone at all. Just sold it to anyone at all.
You know, I've seen the prairie roller ahead of me without a fence, without a furrow, without a road or a house, straight through the Missouri breaks. The gray-green grass dotted with silver sagebrush and flowering weeds, just going on forever. I've fought prairie fires day and night. I've known what it's like to be lost in a blizzard when home and family are far away. I've seen land become boxed and squared, tamed by the world's want for food, I guess. I was one of the first men to break this soil for cultivation. I threshed the bumper crop of 15. I knew the desolation of 37. Seen it coming out. Radio, railroad, cars, trucks, the televisions, airplanes, and tractors. Now I've lived to see my son worth $1.25 million. I don't know how that happened. I've always been a social. But you know, I'd give it all to be young. Feel my hands on the handles of a plow. Smell the warm earth beneath my feet. Just see the soil. Just fall aside the blade like waves. Just like water. Rage to each side. I would give it all to be young. I feel I could change the world.